Would you like to have some roast chicken for tonight? Allow me to show you. Good morning guys, Nighthawk here, and today I will bring you another Minecraft tutorial. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how to make a quad-core chicken farm. Or basically, 4 times the chicken in a little basic chicken farm you may see from other videos. So pardon my voice. I mean, I just got up and I'm just like, you know what? I want to do this. So anyway, so before we take a closer look, let me just give a major shout out to a couple people. The first one being Xisumavoid for coming up with an original design. I will put a couple videos here on screen right now just so you can see what I'm basing this off of, and I'll also put like his head to subscribe. And then also another quick little shout out to Mumbo Jumbo for some inspiration on just Redstone, because like I've been watching his videos for a long time and I've just felt like I've been taught to compact myself a little bit, so a big thanks to him. So if I were to go ahead and come up here and press this button, this is where the chickens would go. Okay, they'd sit on carpets so they won't get stuck in the hoppers, and then as long as we play the waiting game, they're gonna start pooping eggs, and then they'll shoot them into this dispenser here. Each time an egg is dispensed, we'll get a quick tick of this lava, or you could just press this button here alternatively. And once the chicken goes up and it hits the lava, then, well, there's gonna be some chicken sitting in here, kind of as demonstrated before. This was just from earlier. And then this has some feathers down here so they don't get clogged up into this chest or anything like that. So it comes with a few add-ons as well. I mean, some of these you don't have to put on. One of them being the manual egg dispenser. So like, if you have like a separate chicken farm just producing eggs, you could take this chest here and you can fill it up to the brim with eggs and start shooting it, and hopefully increase the time it takes. So I know the chickens have some kind of percentage of laying an egg. Now that there's 4 spots of them, it should be 4 times efficient. If I'm wrong, then I'm sorry. And then another item we have over here is, oh, actually the manual cooker. Kind of just as I demonstrated before, you hit the button, quick little tick of lava and stuff. Here's the circuit right here and all that stuff. And then down here we have the feather filter, and that's all that much. And a couple other things mentioned. I just like to say it's very compact, fitting into a 5x5 area. It does cost a few resources such as the comparator, the hoppers, and then maybe the sticky piston if you don't have a slime farm or anything, but that shouldn't be too hard to find, right? So I think that's everything that I had to show you. Let's just go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Really quick, I just made a revision to the design, just using a few resources for the manual cooker. We'll get to that later on, but I just want to quickly show this to you real quick, just now realizing it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, you can also notice there's some chickens in here now. Okay, here we go. So taking advantage of the new 1.11 exploration update, I will be using shulker boxes for part of the builds. We will start with this purple shulker box with the initial build, and then these are the 3 add-ons, which you don't have to listen to the video for, but if you want to stay through the entire video and like get all the add-ons that I have on my chicken farm here, then just go ahead and stick around and we'll get to these respectively. So let's go ahead and get started with the initial build here, and here's what you'll need. You're going to need 6 hoppers, 2 dispensers, 4 carpets, a lava bucket, 3 redstone, a redstone comparator, 3 repeaters, a sticky piston for the model stable circuit, and 13 blocks for placing down the redstone. It doesn't have to be wool, but this is just for color coding. Then for the structure, we're going to need 4 trapdoors, a total of 11 glass, 10 slabs, and these don't have to be different. This is just for structure design. A chest for collecting the chicken and the feathers, and then a handful of blocks. It doesn't have to be blocks of iron. That's just what I'm going to use for the design. So I'm just going to go ahead and start by just picking up let's just go ahead and start by picking up most of these resources. And I know I'm in creative, but this is just to show you like what you will use if you're building this in survival. So yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is place down our chest right here, and I'm going to go ahead and get one of my hoppers here. Actually, let me make sure I have the right enough hoppers here. So 1, 2, okay, yeah, I do. Okay, we're good. So you can place a hopper right here like this. I'm going to go ahead and take my stone brick slab and place it right here. Then I'm going to take two blocks of glass and place them right here so you can see what's in here. And I'm going to take my building blocks and just put them right here like this. Not like that, but you get what I mean. I'm actually going to take out this block right here. I'm going to take my two dispensers, place one right here, and then I'm going to put a scaffolding block or something right here, and then put my other dispenser not facing upwards, but like this. Place the block on top. I've replaced that stone brick slab here. Like that. So you should have something that looks just like this. Then we're going to go ahead and place in our hoppers right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. What have I done wrong? Oh, oopsie. Go straight down like that. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I miscalculated there. So 1, like this. So you go like this with hoppers. Not like that. That should be. Yeah. Okay, I may have been short a hopper, but I'm really sorry about that, guys. I'll try not to let it happen again. But I might make some mistakes with the video. Just beware. So make sure I have an extra set of materials with you. That's all I ask. So yeah, 7 hoppers. I'm gonna place them all just like this. I'm gonna take the rest of my glass and go out like this. These are just temporary blocks, just so this is what you would have to do. Like, then you should have a structure that looks just like this. And then I'm going to take my extra 9 slabs. I'm going to put them all on top of these classes just so the chickens don't escape when you're putting eggs in there. Because if you're going to do this in survival, it's recommended you have an egg farm so you can just throw eggs in each of these little holes here and then have chickens and stuff. So now I'm going to take my carpets and I'm going to put them on top of the hoppers just so the chickens don't get stuck. I'm going to put trapdoors like this. It doesn't matter like how you do it, but this is just for design reasons. So I'm going to put them just like this to secure the chickens in, and so you don't fall in on accident. And that is that. And quickly, I'm going to go ahead and put the lava bucket in this dispenser right here. You should have a structure that looks just like this, and it looks like we're all ready for the redstone now. So for the redstone, I'm going to go ahead and take my white blocks here. We're going to place a block down like this with a comparator facing out of this dispenser. Oh, whoops. I put this in the wrong one. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, it goes in this one. Okay, so with a comparator facing outwards, and then a block up like this, and a block like this with a redstone repeater, no delay. And go a block up just like this, and then 2 blocks like this. Make sure this comparator is in subtract mode, otherwise the mechanism won't function properly and it will overflow with eggs and it will break. And then you want to place some redstone dust right up on top of here, and then a block up like this. And it's important that this block is right here because this creates quasi-connectivity, as Xisumavoid says it. So if I were to place these extra items in here like this, they're all dispensing, and I got them all back here. Good stuff. So that's the egg shooting mechanism done. Now we want to go ahead and take our extra colored blocks right here. Place down a sticky piston with a block on space to create a monostable circuit. And then place a block like this and a block like this with a repeater, no delay. And then we're going to go down 2 blocks like this, and a block up like this, and blocks like this with redstone dust here and there. And your last repeater, set it to 2 ticks if I remember correctly. Let's just go ahead and double check. Yep, 2 ticks. Good. And that looks like everything completed. So all you want to do now is throw your eggs into each of the carpets, and then play a game with the waiting game, and then they will start shooting out eggs themselves, and then you'll have some chicken for dinner tonight. So to decorate the design, you don't have to do this if you just want to leave it like this, but you know what, that's totally up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and place an arch like this, like that. And then I'm going to place a block right here to hide the redstone from the inside there. And then maybe a block, like a few blocks around, just like this. Oh, not like that, but like this. Like that. And that's everything completed. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly deposit all the resources. And now if you want to end this video, the video here, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this simple tutorial, please leave a like and a comment any concerns that you have. But if you want the add-ons now, let's go ahead and get started with the manual cooker. So as we said before, if I were to hit this button right here, it quickly dispenses the lava rather than having the eggs trigger it, kind of just like that, as you saw. So this is like in case like the eggs are taking forever and there's a couple grown chickens, you want to roast them yourselves. So in this blue shulker box right here, this is all you need. You need three pieces of redstone, redstone repeater, two redstone torches, a button to activate it, and then just some extra blocks. So I'm going to place a block like this with a redstone torch on its face or on its side, and a button on the outside. I'm going to go ahead and dig a little bit here. Go like this. In a minute. Oh golly me, that's why. Okay. Alright, so I miscalculated, so I'm going to go 2 blocks down like this. Place redstone dust just like that. Another block right there with a redstone repeater right there. No delay is needed. I'm going to place a block up like this with a redstone torch and then a block on top of redstone dust on there, and that is it completed. So if I were to hit this button here, that's it. It activates the monostable circuit from the back, saving you an extra piston or whatever. From the previous design I had over here, if you guys want to see how to make this one, this uses a couple more extra resources, but it might be a little bit less efficient. But if you want something simpler, then comment down below, hey, we want this tutorial right here. Anyway, so that's that completed. Let's go ahead and move on to the next little add-on here, the feather filter. I'm going to deposit my resources really quick. So the feather filter, it's just pretty much just using a recognizable item filter. I forgot what it was called, but it looks a lot just like this. If you just want to pause the video and build it like this, that's perfectly okay with me. Anyway, so going inside the green shulker box now, you're going to need 4 blocks, 22 feathers, and you'll see why in just a minute, 2 hoppers, a redstone comparator, a repeater, 2 redstone dust, a redstone torch, and a single or double chest. It doesn't matter, but if you don't want to overflow with feathers, then you might want to go with a double chest or some kind of bulk storage system. Anyways, I'm going to take out these 2 blocks and we're going to dig into the earth like this. And as you can see right there, that's a farm in action. But anyway, so you want to place a hopper like this, and then I'm just going to go ahead and borrow a grass block here and place the chest down like that. Place the other hopper into that chest like this. I'm going to take out some blocks. This is just so I can see. So we're going to place the blocks like this. I guess we need 5 blocks. I'm sorry again. Anyway, place 2 redstone dust like this, a comparator like that, a repeater, no delay, and a redstone torch to block out both of these hoppers. Then you want to place 4 single items like this, and then 18 items right there. So if I were to have another feather, or maybe just a few here, if I were to chuck these in here, that happens. You'll get 1 feather in here given, but then the rest of the feathers would go right here. And then that's the feather filter. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly cover all this back out. And that's that done. So the last thing that's super easy to do is just the manual egg dispenser. It just needs 3 extra hoppers and 2 trap chests. Now I use trap chests because if you were to use regular chest and then put the eggs in beforehand, and you might not be able to get them all quickly. But like if you just want to deposit them all in and close the chest so they can all go in at once, that's why we use the trap chest. But you can use a regular chest if that's what you really desire. So anyway, I'm going to get some hoppers here. I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 trap chests, and then you're done. And then the whole farm is completed. If you can think of any extra add-ons to fit in this 5x5 area, that's totally up to you. But yeah, so now all we need to do now is get some eggs, and then just deposit them in like this. This is in creative mode, by the way. If you hold down the middle mouse button with an item filled over it, you can just fill it to the brim with eggs. And this is what I was talking about. See, none of the eggs are going in until I close out the chest. And there you go. It's into action. You can see all the chickens coming in. Oh, and one last thing I should mention. If you're going to have a farm like this in 1.11, there's a new game rule that gets rid of like the amount of entities in one little spot, which by default is 24. So like if I have at least 20 chickens per glacier, so you might just be safe. But if you want to turn off this game rule, all you got to do is do /game rule max entity cramming and set it to 0, and this will deactivate the I'll deactivate the game rule without you worrying or anything like that. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and then also subscribe if you must. I have been Nighthawk, and I will see you guys later. Bye!